Oh, she's excited. Where'd she go? Little one. Come on. Come on. Oh, there she goes. There she goes. There she goes. Here she comes. Here she comes. Oh, there she goes. Oh, come on. Come on. Let's go get him. Let's go get him. Come on. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, she's got the zoomies. Okay, I've spotted a deer across the field. Let's see if I can get a close-up. Hello. That's about as good as I can get. There it is. Well, there's two. It's pretty blurry. Hello, dear. I'm your spirit human over here. I'm your spirit human. Come say hi. I have apples. It's like 6:30 in the morning. It's the prime time for them to be out. Aww. I love it. Good morning. Well, I'm out here in beautiful Flagstaff, Arizona right now. And by the time you guys are watching this, I'm going to be in Texas helping my aunt on her recovery from her surgery. So I'm on the way, working my way down to Texas right now. And I stopped in Flagstaff because, well, I was coming through this way anyways to work my way to Texas. And I have a friend that set up camp here, so I figured I'd come hang out with her for a couple of days. But I'm only here for 3 days because I'm trying to hurry up and get down there to Texas. But I have to say, every morning I've woke up and seen deer. And if you know me, I think deer are my spirit animals. So it's a good way to wake up every morning. To see my beautiful, peaceful spirit animals. It's rather very nice up here and peaceful. I can see why people would choose Flagstaff to come to for the summer, for sure. Oh, what is that? I think it's another deer. And we got another one. Another one. That is a pronghorn. Oh my goodness, I've never seen one before. Oh my goodness. Pretty sure that's a pronghorn. I've never seen one of those before. Oh my goodness, that's so awesome. Wow. Alright guys. I'm eating lunch right now. Some of my vegetable pasta. And it's in the cookbook. So, we're gonna have this conversation while I'm stuffing my face with an audience. So, real quick, as I said in the beginning of this video, by the time you guys are watching this, I am at my aunt's house. My aunt, she had to have a major surgery, and her recovery time after she gets out of the hospital is up to a month and a half. She's bedridden for like the first 2 weeks when she comes home, and so I had to stop my travels and go take care of my aunt. My aunt is my best friend in the whole entire world. She is my inspiration. She's my everything, everything in the world. So I would do anything in the world for her. Like drop what I'm doing to go take care of her. Because I think she'd do the same thing for me. She would. But I'm going to make this video right here. Because it is the end of the year now. Or coming up on the end of the year. And I'm just going to do a little recap of how this year went. It was a little bit of mixed feelings on this year. This was the first year on my travels that I actually started traveling with other people or camping with other people. When I first started traveling and living this lifestyle, like the first 3.5 years, I didn't want to travel with anybody. I was on a mission. I had a goal. You know, I didn't start this traveling to go live my dream. Because I'm definitely living my dream. I started this traveling because, you know, I've gone through a lot of stuff in my life. And I've had a hard life. And I never truly, even though I thought I did, I never truly knew what to be happy meant. Or what true happiness was. I battled depression on a daily basis. My whole life. And well, the last straw for me with my life was when my dad committed suicide in front of me, and then I lost my dear friend Kimmy shortly after that, and then lost my bestest friend in the whole entire world, Jeff, shortly after all that. That's when I knew something had to be done. Meaning something had to be done for me to start facing everything that I've gone through my whole life and start working on myself. You know, I was pretty good at putting a mask on and hiding my feelings. I'd go out and get drunk all the time, because, you know, when you get drunk, you just don't think about anything. I would always try to keep myself busy constantly. I was never home. I mean, this little one right here, she was home a lot by herself. I was never home because I never wanted to be home. Because whenever you're at home by yourself, your mind just starts racing and you just think of everything. And so my idea was go out, get drunk, and come home. And I'm so drunk that I just pass out and go to sleep. Wake up the next day, go to work, go get drunk after work, and do it all over again. But when all that stuff happened with my dad and my two friends, I knew it was time, because I had already been battling depression before that, since I was a kid. I knew it was time for me to do something, because I was going to have a mental breakdown. I was going to end up losing it. And so that's why I started traveling, because nature has always been therapeutic for me. I was a long time avid hiker, a backpacker, a rock climber at one time, off-roading, camping. The outdoors was the place, and still is, for me to have my peace and serenity, and it felt like just all my problems would go out the door. And so that's why I started traveling. It's because I needed to go engulf myself into nature and start facing my past and not really come to terms with it, because I'll never come to terms with my past. I still question my past. And to try to make myself happy and to try to love myself, because I never, ever truly loved myself. So for the first 3.5 years, I did that. And that's why I traveled by myself. And making these YouTube videos, every year, I would go back and watch my old videos, and I could see the transformation in myself. It's so crazy. So crazy going back and watching the older videos and stuff, and to now. I can't wait to go back and watch these videos 3 years in the future. And so I started realizing that this journey that I've been on, traveling and living in nature, has definitely helped me. And then the last year of me traveling by myself and solo, that's when I started experiencing the loneliness. And I would start getting lonely out here in nature, because I've been doing it for 3.5 years by myself with just my dog. My dog doesn't talk to me. Would you like to have a conversation? You want to talk? How's your day going? How's the weather outside? See? No talking. So then I started meeting fellow travelers. And so I started traveling with the fellow travelers that I met and made friends with. I had a couple ups and downs with some of these fellow travelers. I ended up getting hurt by 2 of them. So it made me question a little bit on, can I trust other people to travel with? But right now I have 3 fellow travelers that have become very good friends of mine, that I have enjoyed traveling with and spending time with and camping with and having dinner with and sharing stories, sitting outside, enjoying nature, hiking with, kayaking with, you know. It's been refreshing. It's been so refreshing. to be able to travel with like-minded people and that are good people. And it was a little less stressful on me too, because then, you know, traveling with somebody and camping with somebody, I don't have to constantly look over my shoulder, or when I'm sleeping in the vehicle, a noise outside happens and I freak out, you know, because I know that my friend is out there now too. So I feel safer traveling with other people. So it was refreshing. And it couldn't have happened at a better time too, because this year I started getting stressed again because of good old YouTube. Because I worked really hard this year on my channel, because my goal was to get to 100,000 subscribers this year and to build up my paychecks even more. Well, it all seemed to go backwards. Even though I was working harder this year, putting out more videos this year, getting more views, everything, my paychecks were cut in half this whole entire year. And I couldn't understand. And so then I started putting YouTube like my main priority before my whole reason of being out here in nature, which was to work on my self-love and self-care and a journey on this new life that I have. And I started working 7 days a week with this YouTube channel, just trying to build my paychecks back up, because I didn't know why they were cut in half so much. There were a lot of months this year that I didn't even make $1,000 a month on my paycheck. So I was having to dig into my savings. Every month this year I dug into my savings account. But I didn't give up, and I was just trying and trying and trying. But then, because, you know, I get stressed out very easily. Not only do I deal with depression, I deal with some other mental illnesses too. And I can get stressed out very easily. The smallest things can trigger me. And because I was working 7 days a week and focusing on YouTube so hard, and not having a day off to really just enjoy having my me time out here in nature, or hang out with my friend that would have been traveling with me, or, you know, meditate. You know, I gave up meditation this year. I quit meditating because I was just so focused on YouTube. As I'm filming this right now, it is September 2nd. So I don't know when this video will be out. But as of about a week ago, because I did depart ways with traveling with other people about a week ago. Actually, it was about a week and a half ago. That's when I started being by myself again. And that's when I started doing a lot of thinking. When I first started traveling, it wasn't because of YouTube. I didn't even know that you could get monetized and get paid off of YouTube. I just started a YouTube channel to share all my adventures and my progress and what I was doing with all my friends and family. I started living in nature and traveling to work on myself. And I let that go this year. I let it go. And once I was back by myself and started doing a lot of thinking over this last week and a half, I realized I've let it go. Because YouTube has, with me working 7 days a week trying to concentrate on this channel, it definitely took away the purpose of why I'm out here. And it definitely started stressing me out a lot. And when I get stressed, I get depressed. So I started going backwards. So that's why you guys have heard me talk about I may be going next year to get me a seasonal job because I need to replenish all the money that I've taken out of my savings. I also have the cookbooks now that I was also on top of working with on my YouTube channel this whole year. I was also in the process of working on a cookbook this whole year too. So that's another reason why I was working 7 days a week. I was filming, editing, pushing out 3 videos a week, and also working on the cookbook. So I have to get back to why I started this journey and why I live in nature. Because I don't want to quit this. I don't want to quit living like this, and I don't want to have to go back into a stick and brick home, living in society, working a 9-to-5 job, because I know I definitely will go backwards completely and will start dealing with depression every single day. Because when you live in society like that, and I guess having a normal life for some people is what they would call it, you deal with stress and stuff on a daily basis. And dealing with stress and stuff like that is a little bit more harder for me because it comes on more easily for me. And so if I go back into living in society and away from nature, I'm going to go back to that depressed little girl. Well, I'm not a little girl, but I'm going to go back to depressed Sarah every single day. So I'm going to do whatever it takes to keep me out here on this road and to keep me out here living in nature. And I know I said I'll go and get me a seasonal job, but you can find seasonal jobs as like a camp host or something like that that's still in the middle of beautiful nature, and you're not living in a city and, stuff like that. So I just refuse to go back to living in a city and in a town and in a house or an apartment. I won't get this life up. Because I personally think that if I have never started this lifestyle right here, if I never started this journey that I'm on and this new life that I'm on and working on myself and making myself happy and all that, I would have definitely had a mental breakdown, and it would have been a really bad mental breakdown. So that's why I cut back. I cut back from putting 3 videos out a week, and now I went down to 2 videos a week. But now, because I have so much stuff going on with taking care of my aunt, getting the cookbooks done, trying to sell the cookbooks in Quartzsite, and trying to figure out how I can still do this lifestyle and not rely on YouTube, because I can't rely on YouTube anymore. So for the rest of the year, there's going to be some weeks that go by where I'm only putting 1 video out a week, because I just can't overwhelm myself anymore until I can figure things out. But I don't want to see myself go backwards anymore with my mental health and my happiness and any of that. I need to get myself back on track. I need to start meditating again. And I need to put me first and focus on me first and not YouTube anymore. I'm not giving up, YouTube. Don't worry. I'm still going to get videos out. And I'm still going to post here on YouTube. And I'll still do live videos and stuff like that. But it's not going to be my #1 priority anymore. Right now, this vegetable pasta is my #1 priority. So I hope you guys will understand. So if you see like a week go by where I don't get a lot of videos out, or I don't do a live video, you guys don't worry about me. I'm fine. It's just I didn't have the time to get the video out, because it takes a lot of work to edit these videos, by the way. You know, sometimes I'm sitting right here on this laptop for a whole entire day trying to get, you know, edit just one video. I'm not a professional yet. I like to think that I am, but it still takes me a while to upload these, edit these videos. But I have to get myself back to where I was, like the beginning of, I want to say the beginning of last year is when I was doing pretty good. And then the middle of last year is when my friend had the cancer, and I had to stop what I was doing and go take care of him and be his 24/7 caregiver for 4 months. And then he passed away while I was there taking care of him. And so after those 4 months, that's kind of when I started going backwards a little bit, because it was a lot to take in, taking care of somebody going through their cancer and being their 24-hour caregiver, and then watching another person take their last breath in front of me when I just went through all that a few years ago. So I think after he passed away is when I started going backwards again. And then I started traveling with friends at the beginning of this year, which was a lift in my spirits a little bit, because then I wasn't alone thinking about everything. And so I was doing, and then little one, the beginning of the year is when she got diagnosed with all her heart issues and stuff. So that was a little bump in the road too. So yeah, so it was good traveling with friends for a little bit, dealing with all that. But then this YouTube stuff just started consuming me, and I can't let that stress me out anymore. I do want to say though, I'm very thankful for each and every one of you guys for sticking around, watching my videos, coming and hanging out with me on my live videos. I mean, I say it all the time. I wouldn't be where I am right now with the channel if it wasn't for you guys, for sure. I didn't do this by myself. So thank you guys a lot. So that's about it. I just wanted to give you guys an update on my little recap of this year, you know, of Sarah's mental craziness stuff. So I'm asking you guys, please just be patient with me. Don't go anywhere. Still show me some support by watching some of the videos that I am going to be getting out. But also don't worry about me if I miss a week of not getting the videos out. So I'm just trying to, I got a lot of stuff going on, and I need to get me back to being good, and start my meditating again, and start figuring out other ways to be able to support myself. But I'm going to end it with, I'm still going to get videos out. I'm not quitting YouTube, because I know a lot of you guys enjoy watching my videos, and a lot of you guys can't get out and see some of the places that I go and see. And it makes me feel good when I see comments or get emails from y'all, or hear you guys say that you guys lived through me and thank you so much. And or when I share my emotional stuff or my life stuff, and people say thank you for sharing my life story, it helps them. You know, that's therapeutic for me too, to get such positive vibes from you guys. So that's the main reason why I will not give up on YouTube and will not stop posting videos on YouTube or interacting with my channel, just because of the positivity and the good vibes that I get from all my subscribers. Helps me, if that makes sense. It's great therapy. So I'm going to finish stuffing my face, eat my pasta, and hope you guys didn't take this video like sadly or anything like that, because that's not what the point was. I just try to keep it real with you guys and let you guys know what's going on with me all the time, and I'm honest with you guys all the time. I don't sugarcoat things. And I also just didn't want people worrying about me, so guess she doesn't want broccoli. She did want broccoli. So thank you guys very much, and yeah, till next time.